Hi, are you Alex? I think I saw you here last week near the tennis court. You always look calm and focused. Can I ask you something?
Hi, yes, I am Alex. Of course you can ask me. We are both taking a break, so this is a good time to talk.
Thank you. I often see you after my morning walk, and you always seem peaceful. I want that feeling too. How do you stay so clear in your mind?
A big reason is minimalism. I started living in a simpler way a few years ago, and it changed many parts of my life. I have less stress now, more time, and better focus.
Minimalism sounds interesting, but also a little hard. Some people think it means having almost nothing. Is that true, or is it something different?
It is different. Minimalism is not about having nothing. It is about keeping what really helps your life and removing what does not.
That sounds much kinder and easier to understand. I like simple ideas, but I do not know where to begin. Did you follow some rules at the start?
Yes, I did. I made 10 simple rules for myself. They were not perfect rules, but they helped me change slowly and stay honest with myself.
10 rules. That sounds very helpful. I like clear steps because they make change feel less scary. What was the first rule?
My first rule was this: if I do not use it, I do not keep it. I looked at clothes, shoes, kitchen tools, old papers, and many small things. So many items were only taking space and giving me nothing.
I think I have that problem too. My room is not very big, but I still have drawers full of old things. Sometimes I open them, feel tired, and close them again.
That feeling is very common. So I started with one drawer, not the whole home. One small win gave me energy, and after that, I wanted to continue.
I like that idea because it feels possible. I often fail when I try to change everything in one day. So your second rule was maybe to start small?
Exactly. Start small was my second rule. One shelf, one bag, one table, or even 10 minutes was enough, because small action is still action.
That makes me feel better already. I always think I need a free weekend and a lot of motivation. Maybe I only need one small step after I get home today.
Yes, and that leads to my third rule: buy more slowly. I used to buy things because I was bored, sad, or impressed by ads. Now I wait before I buy, and many times I realize I do not need the item at all.
Oh, I know that problem very well. I sometimes buy skincare, notebooks, or cute cups just because they look nice online. Then they arrive and I use them once or twice.
That used to happen to me with sports gear and gadgets. I made a simple habit: wait 48 hours before buying anything that is not necessary. The waiting time protects me from many bad choices.
That rule sounds smart. Waiting gives the mind time to calm down. What was the fourth rule that changed your life?
Rule 4 was to stop chasing more. More money, more clothes, more apps, more plans. It never ended. When I stopped asking, what else can I add, I started asking, what can I enjoy right now?
That question feels very warm and peaceful. I think many people, including me, forget to enjoy what we already have. We keep running even when we are already tired.
Yes, and that is why Rule 5 became very important. Protect your time like it is gold. A minimalist life is not only about objects, it is also about a clean schedule and fewer useless activities.
I really need that rule. My phone, messages, and random invitations take so much of my day. Sometimes I feel busy from morning to night, but I still finish nothing important.
I understand. I began saying no more often, and at first it felt uncomfortable. But every clear no gave me space for a better yes. More sleep, better work, real exercise, and honest relationships.
That is powerful. I am young, so I often feel I should say yes to everything or I will miss something. But maybe saying yes to everything means I also lose something.
You are right. That idea led to Rule 6. Choose quality over quantity. A few good friends, a few good clothes, a few strong habits, and a few real goals are often enough.
I love that. Sometimes I have too many little goals, and then I do not do any of them well. A few strong goals sound much better than many weak ones.
That is exactly what I learned. My 7th rule was to make cleaning easy. I kept fewer things, gave every item a home, and tried to return things after using them.
That must save a lot of time. I clean my room, but after 2 days it looks messy again. Maybe the problem is not cleaning. Maybe the problem is that I keep too many things.
Yes, that is often the real issue. When you own too much, every room asks for more attention. When you own less, your home becomes easier to care for and easier to enjoy.
I can imagine that very clearly. A calm room can help a calm mind. What was Rule 8?
Rule 8 was to clear digital clutter too. My phone was full of photos, apps, notes, and alerts. My mind felt noisy because my screen was noisy.
That is so true. I delete things from my room sometimes, but I never think about my phone. I have hundreds of screenshots and so many apps that I forget what I even installed.
I started deleting apps I did not use, turning off many notifications, and keeping fewer photos. I also stopped checking my phone every few minutes. That simple change gave me more quiet moments during the day.
Quiet moments sound beautiful. I think many people are afraid of silence now. We always want music, videos, or messages around us.
That fear is real, and it connects to Rule 9. Sit with yourself for a little time every day. No phone, no noise, no shopping, no rushing. Just breathe, notice your thoughts, and ask what really matters.
That sounds simple, but also deep. I think I avoid that kind of moment because I do not always like what I feel. But maybe I need those moments the most.
Yes, because honesty can be uncomfortable at first, but it helps you build a better life. When I sat with myself more often, I understood what was truly important and what was only habit or pressure.
I want that kind of understanding. Life feels lighter when things are clear. So what was your last rule? Rule 10?
Rule 10 was to be grateful for enough. Not perfect, not endless, just enough. Enough food, enough clothes, enough money for my needs, enough rest, enough love, enough peace.
That is my favorite one. Enough feels soft and strong at the same time. It makes me think I do not need to become someone else to have a good life.
You do not. Minimalism did not make my life empty. It helped me see the value of what was already here. And it helped me stop carrying things that were too heavy for my heart.
Thank you for saying that. I thought minimalism was only about throwing things away, but now I see it is also about choosing a better life. It feels emotional in a good way.
It is emotional because every object, habit, and plan tells a story. Some stories still help us grow, and some stories only keep us stuck. Minimalism helps us choose which stories stay.
I am really glad I talked to you today. Let me see if I remember your 10 rules. Do not keep what you do not use. Start small. Buy slowly. Stop chasing more. Protect your time. Choose quality. Make cleaning easy. Clear digital clutter. Sit with yourself. And be grateful for enough.
That is perfect. You remembered every one of them very well. And please remember this too. You do not need to follow them all in one day.
I will remember that. Today, I will start with one drawer and 10 minutes. Tonight, I will also delete some apps and turn off a few notifications.
That is a great beginning. Small steps can change a whole life when you repeat them. A simple life is built one simple choice at a time.
You make it sound possible, and that gives me hope. Maybe next week when I see you here again, I can tell you what changed in my room and in my mind.
I would like that. I come here most mornings, so we will probably meet again. Good luck, Sophia, and enjoy the feeling of making space for a better life.
Thank you, Alex. I'm going to finish my walk with a very different feeling now. I feel lighter already, and I have not even cleaned the drawer yet.
That is how change often begins. First, the mind gets clear, and then the room follows. Have a good walk, Sophia.